Hey everybody, this is John, and welcome to the free video for the long 3-day weekend. So we had nice rallies in most of the markets today. Actually, all sectors were up. Little bit of a short covering into the long weekend, as I talked about last night. We also have the 10-day simple moving average of the combined index to equity put call ratio over 1. This is a rare reading, and when it happens, it just shows that there are just too many people short the market. And if there are too many people short the market, that leaves a lot of stop losses that are sitting up above, and that typically leads to rallying. So at this point, I actually would expect that we could actually come up and test that 21-period moving average, not only on a lot of these indexes, but on a lot of these stocks too. So that would mean, you know, a potentially big rally early next week in the Dow. And if we go through and just kind of look at a couple of random stocks here, you can see again, nice rally today up to that 8, but because of that put call ratio here, looking for a potential move to the 21. Now it doesn't mean that the bottom is in. It could be, but it does mean that we've got the potential for a short squeeze. In this kind of a market, the kind of stocks that I prefer to focus on are going to be stocks that are more like a combination. You could do, if you're going to do something on the market, great. You know, buy, if we go here or to the Qs and say, great, I'm going to do a market play, and, you know, this put call ratio is high, it's over 1, great, I'm going to buy some Qs or calls on the Qs, and then just looking for a move back up to the 21-period moving average. That's a healthy 4 points away, all right? That's a tradable move. And then from there, just keeping an eye out for stocks that are doing their own thing, and typically this is going to be newer stocks, newer kind of IPOs and IPO leaders. So this is FND, Floor and Decor Holdings. You had a nice bounce today with the market, decent volume, and about to break out here. And this is a stock that even when the markets have been selling off, has been holding its own, okay? And then in terms of a couple of other asset classes here, like on the euro, I've been watching to see which way the squeeze is going to trigger. And at this point, you know, we're sitting here, we're back up below the moving averages here and looking for this thing to trigger to the downside, but you can see that it's been up, it's down, and holding this for a direction can be kind of a pain. This is a perfect example of where I like to do a straddle or a strangle. So you could do this on FXE, which is the ETF that represents the euro, or you could even do it on options on futures on the euro itself. All right, and that way, what we do know with the squeeze is that the odds of getting extreme volatility that's greater than normal is high, but in this case it's kind of a mixed bag. It's not as clear which way it's going to fire. Perfect time for a strangle. All right, hope it helps. You guys have a fantastic 3-day weekend, and we'll see you at the next update.